Al Pacino was homeless, slept in storefronts, and never married. Al Pacino didn't want to be an actor. In high school, he dreamed of being a baseball player, but he wasn't good enough for big leagues. His family and friends saw an acting talent in him. From a young age, he could mimic various actors. He was nicknamed the actor by his close ones. Pacino dropped out of high school. He focused on acting. He got enrolled at the High School for Performing Arts, but he failed most of his classes. Eventually, Pacino dropped out a second time. He struggled to make money. He didn't have a permanent residence. Pacino often found himself sleeping on the street. He would also crash at his friends' homes or in a theater. He even slept in a storefront for a few days. Pacino worked to support himself in any way that he could. He took jobs as a messenger and a janitor. He also worked as a busboy and a postal clerk. In addition, he worked in the mailroom at Commentary magazine. Pacino even tried his hand as a stand-up comic.
There's a facility I have to fall down. I had a certain physical comedy I did with a partner, and I thought I was going to do that. But I didn't want to be funny all the time, only when I felt like it.
He started professional acting training again. At 20 years old, Pacino was arrested for attempted robbery. He and his friends were on the way to an acting job. The police had seen their car circle the block many times. They became suspicious and pulled the actors over. They were seen wearing black gloves and masks. A loaded gun was in the back seat. The actors were charged with possession of a weapon. They couldn't afford to pay their $2,000 bail, but they convinced police that the gun was a prop. They needed it for their acting job. After 3 days in jail, they were released. The criminal charges were later dropped. Pacino went on to do some notable work. He won a Tony Award for Broadway's Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie? He later went on to do a few more films. Eventually, he was cast for The Godfather. The movie went on to be a massive success. Pacino actually thought he was no good for the role. He has declined many big roles in his career. One of them was Han Solo in the Star Wars films. But Pacino doesn't regret passing on the roles. He still ranks third among the most nominated actors. Pacino is also a family man, even though he has never been married. His oldest daughter is Julie Marie Pacino. She was born to Pacino's then-girlfriend, Janet Tarrant. Julie Marie is now making her own movies. She founded her own production company in 2020. She enjoys working on short films the best. Pacino had a longtime partner, actress Beverly D'Angelo. They share twins, Anton James and Olivia Pacino.
Before I had my three, I'd walk around in my own head, not noticing anything. Acting used to be everything. Now, because of them, it's just a small part.